Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a double unboxing for the Illumicrate Horror Box Evernight and the regular young adult. I can't even say it's young adult because there are plenty of adult books in there, but the Illumicrate monthly box. So I'm really excited. I have already seen what Evernight looks like because I did not think I was going to have it in a video, but then my Illumicrate showed up and I was like, you know what? Might as well. Might as well. So these are both, I believe, July boxes because I don't know like what month Evernight's supposed to come in, but I think it's what, every 3 months? Every 3 months, I think. I don't know. But yeah, really excited about everything happening. I love the box. I think it looks really, really cool. I feel like, is this the first month that I've had an Illumicrate logo box in a while? I don't remember. It's been so long. So I love this. I think this looks so good. Very on brand for Illumicrate. I'm definitely going to start with obviously this one because it is much smaller, less going on. We have the Evernight box. This is the first little spoiler card, which is just going to tell you about the book and who it's done by and the artwork, etc. So then we have the book. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this. So this is the book. The original is all red. I feel like the idea behind this, because this is definitely taking place on like an old movie set, I want to say, that I can see like the black and white film kind of thing going on. I get that. It's got very psycho vibes going on, so I also like that. I also feel like I saw what the original red cover looked like, and it's much more like, it's got that like glossy thing, I think, to it. I don't count on that. I don't 100% know if it's glossy, but it looked glossy and I don't like that. So I do like that better. But I really liked the red. I thought they were going to do something completely different. So I'm a little disappointed it's just the change in the main color. So I don't know how I 100% feel about it just being changed from red to silver. So anyway, though, this is the cover. Very cool, very scary. Here are the stenciled edges, or I guess not stenciled, but digital. They mean nothing to me right now. I'm hoping this becomes more clear once we read the book because I don't like them, but I think that's because I don't understand them. So I'm going to hold judgment on that because, again, it doesn't really make much sense to me right now. And then we have the back, which is Follow Me Into the Night. So very cool, and I like that it says Evernight exclusive on the bottom. So when we open it up, this is where I start really liking it. Although, so are these supposed to be runes? Is that what it is? Because now that I'm looking at them, I'm like, is it supposed to be runes? Because it kind of matches a little bit on the front. This is gorgeous. This is so nice. It says, the House of Infinite Wisdom, Wilhelm Emers. Whatever that means. So that is that. Very nice. Nothing on the back. We have the nice spine, silver nitrate, Silver Marino Garcia. And then when you open it up, I really like the artwork. That looks so cool. That makes me want to read it really badly. Like, that looks so cool. I didn't know there was like monsters in this, so I'm really excited. For some reason, all I knew about this was like cursed movie set. That's all I thought this was about. So the fact that there's like monsters and stuff, that sounds really cool. And then the back is the same. I do wish there was another one on the back just because I wanted to see more pictures from the book. And then we have the signed page. So very, very exciting. And that is pretty much the whole book because there is nothing on the back. So let's talk about what the book is about. Montserrat has always been overlooked. She's a talented sound editor, but she's left out of the boys club running the film industry in 90s Mexico City. And she's all but invisible to her best friend Tristan, a charming if faded soap opera star, though she's been in love with him since childhood. Then Tristan discovers his new neighbor is the cult horror director Abel Ureta, and the legendary auteur claims he can change their lives, even if his tale of a Nazi occultist imbuing magic into highly volatile silver nitrate stock sounds like sheer fantasy. The magic film was never finished, which is why Ureta swears his career vanished overnight. He's cursed. Now the director wants Montserrat and Tristan to help him shoot the missing scene and lift the curse, but Montserrat soon notices a dark presence following her. Tristan begins seeing the ghost of his ex-girlfriend. As they work together to unravel the mystery of the film and the obscure occultist who once roamed their city, Montserrat and Tristan may find that sorcerers and magic are not only the stuff of movies. Number one, that was a struggle for me to get through. Normally I'm much smoother talking. That's way different than I thought it was about. Like, definitely cursed film kind of thing going on. but I wasn't like expecting all the rest of that occult stuff. Yeah, I wasn't expecting all that. Enjoy your Evernight exclusive edition, which features cover variant, end paper illustration by Jana Heddersdorf, digitally printed edges by Niall C. Grant, and foil on the hardback by Niall C. Grant. Okay, so that is very quick, very, and that's why I kind of like these book-only subscriptions, because it's like, oh, here's the book, and that's it. It takes like 2 seconds to get through it instead of a whole box. So that is the Evernight box. It's nice. Again, I don't know 100% how I feel about the silver, so I'm excited to read it to see if I like really like it after I read it. Next, we are moving on to the main ticket item, which is the very heavy Illumicrate box. So here is it opened up. It is July 2023. You win or you die. And here's a little sneak peek. Did we know there was going to be a blanket? I didn't know there was going to be a blanket. Okay, so let's start with the first item, which is like a deck of cards. Guess the character card game. This sounds so fun, which is really, I have no one to play this with. Oh man, I'm so sad. I don't have any like, my husband reads, but it's totally different books than me. I'm sad. It's like a Guess Who, but with book characters. Here is the little box. I love that they also made it yellow. Wow, it is like packed full of character cards. And it says who everyone is. That's interesting. Guess the character. I'm definitely gonna have to like figure out how to do this. So you have 3 different decks. Here's the purple deck. We'll just go quickly through the art. Oh, okay. So you could play this with anyone, I think. So art, the art is gorgeous. I'm not gonna be able to show like every single one. Oh, Evangeline's card is so pretty. So just pause if there's one you really want to look at. Good Lord, I think that's Evernight, right? I want to say that's all of them. I think it's just like repeats. Yeah, okay, so the 3 decks are like the same thing, so that's cool. So anyway, that's really interesting. I'm excited to see how this plays, and I'll definitely be trying this out. That is a very interesting, very unique item that I really like. Next, I'm doing the blanket last because I don't want to take it out. Okay, we have a boxed item, which is really pretty. And the top just says Illumicrate. It's very heavy. Like, I thought the blanket was what's making it heavy, but this is heavy. Are these 2 little cups? Oh, these are so cute. Oh, they're like little, like, they're so cute. Oh, these are so nice. I'm impressed that they are completely intact. Oh, and they're basically the same design. Nope, the design is different. These are beautiful. And they're so heavy. They're so well made. Yes, I love these. So side by side, yeah, I'm so excited. These are beautiful. I love this. Oh my gosh, so far this is so great. Okay, let's do the blanket. I guess it could be a towel. Okay, I was wondering about this material. I saw the material and I was like, I'm weird about this material. Fire is Catching towel, inspired by the Hunger Games. Have we gotten a Hunger Games item like ever? I definitely feel like we're gonna be getting a lot of Hunger Games stuff because of the new movie coming out. Songs of Snakes and Ballads of Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I actually love that book. I gave it a 5 stars. I know it's very controversial, but I really liked it. So, Fire's Catching. This is an interesting color tone. I wasn't expecting it to look like this, because this is not the colors I would think of. Oh. And it doesn't feel that bad. This is a good beach towel. I'm definitely going to bring this to the beach when I go. I'm really excited. We're going in September. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Well, actually, I guess I can just do this because it's not super elaborate. So, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm obsessed with this art. I'm like absolutely obsessed with this artwork. It's so, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, I'm kind of in love with it. This is like one of my favorite designs. I'm so glad they put it on like something I'm gonna use. And like I said, this is actually pretty nice. Like normally it makes my like skin crawl to touch the towels they put in these book boxes, but this one actually is pretty nice material. Another one, like this is crazy. Next item, see this is making my skin crawl. Oh, I hate the feeling of this. Is this, I think this is to hold the card deck. Or tarot cards if you want to put tarot cards in this, but it's pretty. I don't like the feel of this stuff. So first kind of miss for me, and that is everything in the box besides the book. I would say that was a really good box. That was really, really good. I liked pretty much everything in there. So very exciting. And let me unwrap the book so I can show you guys. All right, so here is the book. I don't think they did anything to the cover. I might be wrong. I'll pop it up here if it is different, but this looks similar to what I've seen. I don't know. So we're gonna have to check that out. It's really cool. It looks really cool. I don't know if I was particularly very much interested in this book, but this is a really cool copy of it. I don't know that much about it. We open it up. We have a very cool design. Ooh, okay. Nothing on here. I do love that. That is really nice. It's not like you're just like black traditional hardback with foil on it. This is like, this is this. Like, you could display it this way. Every truth has its time. I like this, but I like having the author and book name on this side because I tend to put my books in my bookshelves like this. So I wouldn't know, well, I guess I would know what book it is, but I don't know. Nothing on the back. And then we open it up to the signed page. So that's very nice. They definitely did a great job with this book. Oh, and it says Scorched Throne Book 1. So it's definitely going to be part of the series. So that is the book. This is the same on the back. It's really, really pretty. So let's talk about what the book is about. Years ago, the kingdom of, I don't know if it's Yasad or Yasad. So I'm going to go with Yasad. That might be wrong. I don't know which one it is. 10 years ago, the kingdom of Yasad burned. Its magic was outlawed, its royal family murdered down to the last child. At least that's what Sylvia wants people to believe. The lost heir of Yasad, Sylvia never wants to be found. She can't think about how Nizal's armies destroyed her kingdom and continue to hunt its people, not if she wants to stay alive. But when Aaron, the Nizal heir, tracks a group of Yasadi rebels to her village, staying one step ahead of death gets trickier. In a moment of anger, Sylvia reveals her magic and captures Aaron's attention. Now, to save her life, she'll have to make a deal with her greatest enemy. If she helps him lure the rebels, Sylvia will escape persecution. A deadly game begins. Sylvia can't let Aaron discover her identity, even as hatred shifts into something more. But her secret isn't as hidden as she thinks. Soon, Sylvia will have to choose between the life she wants and the one she left behind. The Scorched Kingdom is rising, and it needs a queen. I talked about this in a previous video. I'm kind of just tired about the generic fantasy books. I feel like this is like the definition of generic fantasy book storyline. Lost heir, family's dead, unknown secret, secret magic. I don't know. I feel like I'm just not in my fantasy era right now, which is weird because I'm normally always in my fantasy era. So this is definitely one that I'm going to be keeping for when I'm more in the mood to read fantasy. This is a long one too. This is a really long book. I'm hoping the writing kind of makes it unique, because I'm just like, I don't know. I've started like blending all of my fantasy books together. I can't remember what's what. So I just want something like unique and different. So we'll see. Again, it didn't give a ton in the synopsis, so they could be way different than I think it's going to be, but I don't know how I feel about that so far. Anyway, that was everything in the box. Let's talk about spoilers and the spoiler sheet. Fire is Catching Towel by Kelly Chong. This is the Hunger Games. Guess the Character card game designed by Jane Tibbetts or Chatty Nora. Artwork by Pole Arts. Aromatic Magic Stemless Teacups designed by Jessica Lee. Inspired by a magic steeped in poison. Guild of Knowledge Embroidered Pouch by Alice Maria Power, and is inspired by The Final Strife. So that is everything in the box. And then our book has exclusive edition, which features an exclusive cover. So I'm definitely going to see what that exclusive cover is. Foil embossing on the hardback by Chatty Nora, digitally printed edges by Chatty Nora, end paper artwork by Chatty Nora, and it is signed by the author. So interesting. Favorite item? I don't know. There's a lot of cool stuff. Probably the teacups. The cups, or just cups, are gorgeous. I really, really like them. They're so pretty, well made. Absolutely love them. Least favorite item is probably the pouch, mostly because I hate the feeling of it. That's just a texture thing. It's actually really, really well made, and it's lined really nicely. It's just the texture of it that I cannot stand. So next month, our theme is Hidden Magic. Featured book this month is a young adult fantasy, the first in an exciting new series. I really miss book boxes doing standalones. I feel like it's been such a long time since I've gotten a standalone, and I just want a standalone because I normally wait. If I get a series, I normally don't read it until it's closer to the next book comes out. The Illumicrate exclusive edition is signed by the author and features all exclusive hardback edition of the UK paperback, full color printing on the hardback, digitally printed edges, and end paper artwork. Items this month are inspired by Priory of the Orange Tree, Sorcery of Thorns, The House in the Cerulean Sea, as well as an officially licensed The Mortal Instruments item. Our August boxes will contain our next mug with artwork by Rosie Thorns. The Mortal Instruments. I am a sucker for Cassandra Clare books, okay? I'm sorry. I know that's sometimes a hot take with people, but I love those books. I'm still working on the Infernal Devices. I read it not knowing you're supposed to have a certain order, so I read all 6 Mortal Instrument books first, and I'm working on the Infernal Devices now. I did not know you're supposed to like break them up. I didn't know. So anyway, yeah, that's everything that I got for you guys in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about the box, what you thought about the books, what you thought about everything in here, what you thought about the changes to the adult book. Silver Nitrate. I'm really curious if you guys like it or didn't like it. So that's everything that I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any future content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.